Test, test.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Testing. Lance Stroll is testing.
Okay, son. Test, test, test.
Okay, we're good. We're good. You're good. Alrighty, welcome everyone to NACS Season 2. I'm your host, Idonia Muse. Tonight joining me for co-coms is...
Seek the new life. What's up, everybody?
Yes, Pete the Newfie here. Previous driver from last season, drove for Red Bull. And now he's here on co-coms tonight for Race Free at Zandvoort here in the Netherlands. Pretty fun track, I must say. I think you enjoy this one too, right, Pete?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Very, very technical, but it's very tricky to overtake. So hopefully these guys can put on a good show for us tonight.
Exactly. We're missing a lot of guys tonight. A lot of people had stuff come up tonight. But we still got, I think, 8 or so solid drivers here tonight. We got the 2 Ferraris of Abrupt and Smoke. Trying to make Ferrari great again. We got MFG, aka Mikey, in the Haas. His teammate is not here tonight. Jelly in the Alfa Romeo. Benny, his teammate Benzo, not here tonight, unfortunately. Both the McLarens of Sparky and Great Ace, who are going to try to get a solid result for their team to get them up in the constructor standings, since Great Ace hasn't got any points yet this season, and Sparky missed last week at Jeddah, so they need all the points they can get tonight. And finally, in the Aston Martin, we got 2 new guys, CRJ and Marlon. So we'll see what they can do for Aston Martin.
Should be a good
Anyways,
race.
I'm gonna give...
McLaren is definitely the team to watch tonight, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to give Sean, Great Ace, I'm going to give him the heads up that we're ready to start here now. That we're good to go. And we'll get into this. Obviously, it's going to be a short qualifying session to set the grid, followed by a 36-lap race. And then there's always the chance of weather here. We didn't have any on Thursday night in our Thursday night league race, did we, Pete?
No, we didn't, but it is absolutely possible for it to rain here, and in the rain here, it is very, very tricky. And all these drivers are going to have to watch it if it rains,
yes,
because it can really catch you out.
Yeah, especially since we should mention all the guys tonight are driving on no assist. They got nothing on whatsoever. No traction control, no ABS, no corner line, nothing. So they got, especially if it's wet, they got to adjust their braking point a lot. Or else it's going to end badly. Especially since, like I said, we got 2 new guys here tonight. That would be pretty rough for them. Though CRJ at Spain in the qualifying, he did have to deal with some wet weather, so he has shown that he can handle it. But Marlon here, I'm pretty sure, is like fairly new to no assists. He can hold his own, but it is fairly new to him.
We'll be praying for the gods that it doesn't rain tonight.
Let's see, qualifying session, and it looks like it's going to be clear for the qualifying. However, it is cloudy overhead, so it's a 50-50 week. Again, I think in the next game they really need to add the option for like the spectators to be able to see the weather report like the drivers can.
Oh, absolutely.
Because it could go either way. Like those clouds could clear up, or it could get worse. So only the drivers know right now. We have no clue what the weather report is.
Your telemetry up and ready.
Oh yeah.
Like CRJ has the medium tire selected. Interesting.
Yeah, he might want to go get some rubber on the track first on the mediums, perhaps.
And
which it looks like he is coming out.
He
is going to be the first drive. Oh, both
Aston Martins are penetrating each other.
Look.
Guys, calm down. Guys, you have to calm down now. Careful.
That was crazy. They were like side by side.
That was crazy, man.
Crazy. But yeah, both the Astons are out on track first. So we'll see them set the first laps, hopefully. They keep together. Oh, CRJ already getting a little loose there. I think he picked up a bit too much curb there. Supole is very tricky for guys who are new to no assist.
CRJ doing the vodka victory, being first out on track.
Yeah, continuing that Aston Martin tradition from last season.
Now, hopefully Marlon back off a little bit so he give his teammate a little bit of room there. Or is CRJ gonna let his
Yeah.
teammate through? Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. Perfect. Good teamwork there. Jelly now out on track as well. But so I'm personally going to stay on with Marlon to watch his hot lap. I don't know if you want to hop on with CRJ.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll hop on with CRJ and see how he does there.
Alrighty. But yeah, just to give people a little bit of a recap of what's happened so far in the season. Race 1 was at Catalunya, Spain, where Sparky won that one. Because a lot of his rivals, like Druply and Vodka and Benny, had a lot of issues, so he was able to smoothly take the win at Spain. And then the next race was at Jeddah, where Vodka Victory won that. So currently, the two of them are 26 and 26 in the standings. And then it's MFG, who's here tonight with 25, and Slingshot, who's not here tonight with 25. So the standings are still super tight. And here goes Marlon through the soup bowl. Let's see if he gets it right here on his hot lap. And yeah, doesn't repeat the same mistake. Good stuff. But yeah, so standings are still super tight, still super early. We do long seasons here in NACS, 24 race seasons. So still lots of racing to go. But like I said, this will be huge for the constructors, for the McLarens, if they can get a result. And also for the Ferrari guys, who had a great race last week at Jeddah. 2nd and 4th, respectfully. Abrupt's first podium in NECS.
As of right now,
Definitely
CRJ with a big mistake there on the curb. Riding that curb. Once you get on that curb, it's like a suction cup, man. You'll never get off it.
Yeah, but it looks like he's okay. He's still alive, anyway.
He did have a purple sector 1 there, so it's pretty unfortunate he made that little error there.
Yeah. Ooh, his teammate Kanga, Marlon, picking up a little bit too much curb there on the final corner, and Smoke is out of the qualifying. Just as Marlon crossed the line.
Oh, he crashed into the bowl. He crashed into the bowl.
He crashed into the bowl, so that's so that means Smoke will be starting from the back.
Must have been smoking too much bowl.
Yeah, too many bowls for Smoke. But yeah, Marlon gets the first time on the board, 114.8.
Yeah, Jelly coming up here on oh,
yeah, there we go.
110.3. That's a good time from Jelly there. That's gonna be a benchmark
pretty solid
to beat
time.
there.
Yep, pretty solid time from Jelly. Like I said, CRJ coming across the line there, but he is going again, it looks like. On these mediums, I'm not sure though. This might be an in-lap. MFG, he's on a hot now. I don't know why all of his ERS is gone though. You see that? I think he might have accidentally been using it on his outlap, perhaps.
Oh, he probably opened the hot lap too early there, before the bank corner.
Probably, yeah. Probably.
So
well, Sparky and Abrupt,
being a
though.
bit compromised there.
Sparky and Abrupt still in the pits,
Whoa!
though. Oh, what the hell?
CRJ,
What was that?
Marlon crash. Oh my God, I've seen it right on the screen.
Where did he come from?
Mike with 11-2. Solid time. Still a second on Jelly though. So.
I was watching MFG, and all I see
Me
is
too,
Marlon
man.
pop up out of nowhere.
I was seeing the game getting fucking hotbox there, man. Excuse my language.
So both the Aston Martins, they're lucky to still be in the qualifying right now.
Lawrence Stroll is not very happy right now with these two Aston Martins.
No, but yeah, there could be 3 drivers out of qualifying right now, but there's only one, and it was Smoke. Smoke got punished hardcore on that Super
The Aston
Bowl.
Martins were very lucky not to crash out there. No, IUF1 went through a hotbox on the last corner there, so yeah.
Yes, sir. Now, if we see here, Sparky is...
We have grade 8 here on a hot lap.
What's here? Is he on a hot? Oh, yes, he is on a hot.
Yes,
okay,
he is on another hot lap, yeah.
Sometimes grade 8 likes to do multiple outlaps, but this is definitely a hot for grade 8, so hold on with him here for now. He is coming up on his teammate Sparky, who's about to start his hot lap.
Gotta watch those marbles, Sean.
So let's see what the McLarens could do, because they're both super fast at this track. They both got podium here last time. Even though they were on different teams, last time they both got on the podium here at Zandvoort, so they're definitely both contenders for the win here tonight. And for the podium, here we go, Grade Ace final corner. Final corner for Grade Ace. He's going to cross the line with a 111.1. That's
11-1.
That's going to put him up to 2nd for now. Still a ways off Jelly's time, but regardless, a solid time. to get the ball rolling, you know, get up there.
Maryland going out again on the yellows.
Well, Maryland was on the softs to begin with, but
It's very interesting what they're doing.
I think they might be trying to save a set of softs for the race. That's
Possibly.
what I think anyway. Seems like that's
We're gonna
what
come
they could
up
be doing.
on a McLaren here. It's coming up on Sean there.
Yeah, Sean is on a in lap though, so I think
We have Sparky here on a hot lap in sector 2. See how he does here.
yeah, on board with him. He's coming up to the final sector here now. Just has to not touch the curbs here. Otherwise, this could get very dicey. This could ruin his lap as long as he keeps off the curbs.
I think he's currently down on Jelly, I believe.
Let's
See what he does here. Oh, it's gonna be quick.
1:10.9. There we go. A couple tenths faster than his teammate.
Jelly's
but
time is pretty quick.
But it looks like the track rubber is still not that good here because I know these guys. Sparky, Jelly, Sean, they can all do faster times than this for sure. 10 minutes left of the qualifying. This is what Abrupt's been waiting for. So he's now out there. I can see he's about to start his hot. So I'm going to hold on with Abrupt here now in the Ferrari. Like I said, his teammate Smoke already is guaranteed to start from the back. So Abrupt has to put a good time in here for Ferrari to get up there. Already with his outlap, he's up ahead of the two Aston Martins, so that's already a good start.
We got Marlon on a hot lap here, actually. See how he does on the yellows as well.
Okay. Now we'll hold on with Abrupt. We shall see how this goes. But yeah, it's unfortunate. Lots of guys missing tonight, both Red Bulls and both Mercedes drivers. They're not here tonight. But this is a chance, like I said, for Ferrari and McLaren and Aston Martin to kind of pull in the gap a bit to these other teams, you know, who are in the lead right now, you know, like Haas and Red Bull. Purple Sector 2 for Abrupt. Come up to the final corner here now.
Marlon goes P5 with a 112.0. It's not too bad of a time on the mediums, actually. It's very decent.
Yeah, very solid, very solid. CRJ is still having a little trouble hooking up a lap here. Oh, but Marlon is out. He lost it on the Super Bowl, just like Smoke.
Oh,
and there goes Abrupt, though. With the 1:10.7, currently faster than Sparky for now. That's a wicked time for the Ferrari driver. Trying to keep that momentum going from last week at Jeddah.
Yeah, CRJ coming here with a solid time. Oh,
boom!
1:10.8 from CRJ, nice time. Beauty.
Got some competitive times there now. Very good, very good. Even though two guys are out of the qualifying, that Super Bowl has murdered people tonight, and Sparky almost crashed out there too.
Uh-oh,
Sparky lost it there in Sector 2.
We got Mike on a hot lap? Yes, we do. Mikey's on a hot lap right behind Sparky.
Yeah,
see how he does here.
I couldn't see if he was up on his time there. See, okay, doesn't pick up too much curb.
He might get a tow off Sparky here, actually. A little tow. A little bit, not very much.
Let's see,
a
little bit. There we go, 1:10.5 for...
Look at that.
For Mikey in the Haas. That bumps him up to second. But still 2 tenths shy of Jelly's time. No one has beaten Jelly's original time yet, though.
We got Jelly coming around here, actually. Let's see how he does here. Oh!
Boom!
1:10.0, another benchmark.
Yeah. Jelly beats his time once again.
Blue Leclerc with those fast times tonight.
Yeah, all the guys have gone back into the pits. 7 minutes left of the qualifying, getting ready to do their come out in their final set of tires, I would say.
Yeah, solid qualifying so far, Will. It's pretty competitive.
Lots of 110s. Sean's basically right there as well, even though it says he's in 6th right now, but he's basically right there. Everybody's in the 110s. But yeah, so it's guaranteed Smoke and Marlon will be starting from the back in 7th and 8th. Both of them lost it in that Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is a killer.
Yes, it is, because when you're taking that left and then that really fast right, the rear end could step out on you, and that's most likely what happens to those guys.
Yep. We've seen even real drivers like Daniel Ricciardo there crash last season and injure his wrist. So it's
Yeah.
happened to a lot of people. Lots of people. While we're waiting for the guys to come back out, I'm just gonna do a quick little check. Quick little check here on the Twitch chat side of things, just to see if anyone's saying anything in chat. Sounds good. Yeah. Thanks to the IUF1 Twitch channel, giving us a thumbs up there in the Twitch chat, but here we go. Jelly's going around again. I didn't even think he had the fuel to do so, but I guess he does.
You might have to watch his battery there. He's only on 46%.
Yeah, I don't know if he really
We have
has enough
Sparky
to...
starting a hot lap. I want to stay on with him and see how he does here.
Alrighty. Yeah, the McLaren's got to get some better times up here. Very shocked that but I mean, just shows that everyone's like looking pretty strong tonight.
Sparky's currently up on Jelly's time. 200.
Yeah, and Jelly's not going to get a solid lap here. He just scraped through the dirt that time, so this is not going to be a improvement for him. So he's going to have to go back in and put on his final set of softs, I would say. There now.
Oh, Sparky ran a bit wide around onto the marbles, and he's going to abort the lap, obviously.
Yeah, and there you go. He aborts the lap. Yeah, this has not been a great qualifying for Sparky. Just hasn't been able to
Maybe
get
he
solid
has
time.
a setup for a race pace, maybe?
Maybe, but again, he also lost it even back there in Sector 2 at one point. So this has been like a little bit of a sketchy section for us. I mean, qualifying session for him as well.
He's going to start another one, so I'll stay on with him. See how he does here.
Yeah, with only 40 ERS though, so he could get an improvement, but it's going to be tough for him to save a whole 9/10 with only 40% ERS.
We got CRJ on a hot lap right behind him, actually.
Yeah.
See how he does here.
Both guys on a hot. And it looks like Mikey and Great Ace are also going to be starting hots here soon as well.
Sparky is currently down on Jelly's time, and unfortunately he looks like he has ran out of battery about halfway through the laps, so he might have to abort this one as well.
Yeah, not a great qualifying here for Sparky. Only 3 minutes left. He doesn't have much time. If he wants to, he's going to have to dive back into the pits, recharge. I mean, if he even has another set of softs, I don't know.
CRJ is half a second up on Jelly's time, Will.
Okay, yeah, and he only got final right-hander here now. CRJ in the Aston Martin. Tries to keep it off that curb. He does on the right. Good stuff. Here we go with CRJ in the Aston. He'll cross the line with a 110.1. Boom. Doesn't beat Jelly's time, but he's only a 10th off it. Super solid lap for the Aston Martin driver.
I think he lost that time during that tight and twisty section at the start of Sector 3 there.
I think
Still
so,
a really solid time from CRJ there.
Great Ace, I'm assuming, is now going to start his hot lap. Because he just went around, I think. He's done. I think he's done like 2 out laps now, so...
Yep.
I'm going to stay on with Great Ace here, because this is going to be... Yep, he's turned on his hot lap. Here he goes.
We got Mikey coming around the final corner. Let's see how he does on his hot lap here, on the end of his hot lap, sorry. 110.4 puts him in 3rd place. Not too bad of a time.
Yeah. For sure. And Sparky's still in the pits. There's only 2 minutes left. So is Abrupt. Like, are the two of them done?
And here they come. As you speak,
Okay,
they're coming out.
Yep, Sparky is coming out, and Abrupt's coming out. Yeah, this is going to be their last chance to improve their time. And this might be Great Ace's last chance here. Like, he has to nail this lap, or else he's going to be starting in 6th. Back with Marlon the Smoke.
Keep
This
it
is
clean,
crucial for
Sean.
Great Ace. He's not going to have another opportunity after this. This is his last chance. Come up to the final sector here now. He is saving. He just posted purple sector 2. He's saving almost 8/10 on his previous time. So this is going to be a
Run a
solid
bit too
time for
much
Great Ace
curve there on
here.
the inside. Hopefully.
Yeah. And there we go. Great Ace crosses the line with a 110.2. Puts him up to third.
Nice jump. Good job, Sean.
Nice jump. Just a little shy of CRJ's time there.
Looks like Abrupt is done for the qualifying session. He's gonna take that 5th
Yeah.
place.
Yeah. He's going to start in 5th. CRJ is done as well. And so is MFG. MFG pulls into the pits. He is done.
Now we got Sparky. Can he dethrone Jelly? We shall find out.
Yeah, because Great Ace is done. He only got he has no fuel and only 25% ERS. He's not going to be able to get a better lap, I don't think. Same thing with Jelly. Jelly's also done. So I think Sparky is the only other person who could improve their time here. Final hot lap of the qualifying, I think, here with Sparky. Who is currently, if he doesn't get this, he's going to start in 6th, man.
He
But,
is down on his time at the moment.
Yeah, he's going to get out-qualified by his teammate Great Ace here if he doesn't improve. Let's see how much time he's saving at the end of Sector 2. That's going to be the big tell here, because there's not much time to save in the final sector.
He's
Oh,
1200 up on his time.
He's pretty even. Yeah, he has a pretty even time here. So even if he can find some improvement in this final sector, it'll probably only get him above Abrupt. Not a great qualifying for Sparky. This is our predictions are already getting thrown out the window here. 110.5, like I said. Yep, I called it. Like I said, he might be able to find time to get above Abrupt, but that's it. So
I think he has
wow,
that car set up for a race.
we shall see. But regardless, good stuff to Blue Jelly, getting pole position, his first pole position in Season 2 of NACS.
And CRJ starting on the front row, William.
Yes,
That is
only
the
his
story
second
of this
race.
qualifying.
Yes, only his second qualifying session in the whole league, and he starts on the front row with a very solid time. Very, very solid time. Definitely can fight for a podium and possibly even the win here if he can keep it together. But it's going to be tough. Zandvoort's a tough race, and it's only his second.
Yep.
It's only second time running with us, so 36
we
laps.
We got Jelly and CRJ on the front row, Great Ace and Mike on the second row, Sparky and Abrupt on the third row, and we got Marilyn and Smoke on the 4th row. So see if those
Yes,
McLarens can come up a few positions there and try and challenge Jelly for the victory. Jelly's
I think so, but don't count those Ferraris out either, because they probably just had an unlucky qualifying. They could have more race pace in the tank as well.
Absolutely.
We'll just have to see. Smoke is a very 100 or nothing driver, as we saw last week. He has the ability to fight for podiums and even wins if he's at his best. But if he's not at his best, or if he's had a few too many bowls, you know, he you could see him out in lap 1.
Will he have another ball in the race? We shall find out. 5-minute break.
Yeah.
We'll be back
5-minute
shortly.
break. We'll be back in a few minutes' time for the race, as long as no one hit A, which no one should have. The only person who could have possibly hit the A button is Marlon, but because this is his first race. But yeah, otherwise it will be a 5-minute break here for the guys to get ready and pick their race strategies and all that. Now, Peter, though, while the guys are taking their break, what do you think of the condition with the weather? Because it's still overcast, so it is what the guys wanted. It is overcast, but
I think rain can come near the end, personally.
mm-hmm.
Maybe we get a little light rain shower, might spice the race up a little bit in the end. Either way, it's going to be Either way, it's going to be an entertaining race because we got Sparky, we got
Yeah,
Abrupt coming up
our
through the
predictions
pack.
were our predictions were completely thrown out the window.
I'm curious.
Sparky
I'll be
is a
watching
little rough here
CRJ
tonight.
closely. I'm curious about what his race pace is like. See if he can hold on for maybe even a podium if that's possible. Be
Yeah,
nice
that
to
would be
see.
amazing. Even for him to just get a podium would be amazing in his second race.
But like I said, we got Abrupt and we got Sparky going to be coming up through the field, so that's going to be so there's going to be two drivers really to watch here, and we got Great Ace as well up there. So gonna be a spicy one, boys.
It is. I honestly wouldn't even be able to tell you who's gonna win this tonight.
And then Jelly have the same race pace that he did in single lap pace.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Same with CRJ. He got good one lap pace. He got good time trial times from what I've seen. But at Spain, he made it 5 laps in and then he crashed. It's like, can he keep it together for 36 laps here at Zandvoort? That's the question. I mean, okay, let's make a prediction. There's 8 drivers. How many DNFs? We thinking out of the
How many
eight?
DNFs? Okay, I want to say two. I'll say two.
Two. You're gonna say two. You're gonna say two.
Yes, I want to say
Okay.
6 finishers tonight.
Okay. I'm
And
gonna
I'm
be
going to
more
predict
hopeful.
that those balls is that the ball is going to claim 2 more victims tonight.
Good prediction, good prediction. I'm gonna be a little bit more hopeful for the guys. I'm just gonna say one DNF. I think someone, whether it be Smoke or Marilyn, like we saw in the qualifying, or even CRJ or Great Ace, uh, I think someone is, at least one person's gonna bite the bullet. But I'm gonna be hopeful and say that's just gonna be one. So we'll see.
We shall see.
We'll see. Now in our Thursday night race, though, we had no safety cars. You know, no one DNF'd. So anything's possible. But this is a tough track. And it's claimed any casualties. Now here's the thing though, the sky also looks like it's like lightening up to me.
Is that EA trolling us, or is that the weather being predictable? We shall find out. Yo, Droop, please in the chat. What's up, Droop?
Droop is in the chat, is he?
Yes, sir. Sorry, couldn't be here tonight, man. Hopefully, get all that wheel situation fixed eventually.
Droop said at least Smoke will not crash it into Vodka spun car this time.
Socks happened to the wheel, man. Hopefully, get all that shit fixed eventually.
Yeah, Droop. If you weren't here tonight, Droop was gonna come in and do co-coms, but we
More
don't
the merrier,
discuss the
man.
wheel.
Come on in, bro. We need 3 guys, man. We need Crew and Shandok in the booth, man. Or, or yeah, you know what you said earlier.
Yeah. We need Kareem and Sandolph
We
here.
don't discuss the wheel, Pete. All right, man. I'll let that go, bro. But we're talking wheel, man. We're watching wheel, man. F1 is wheel, man. I got a bold prediction, Will. Bold prediction.
What? What's the bold prediction?
This race will be better than the real life season last year.
Uh, or it'll at least be better than the Bahrain Grand Prix from today, that's for sure.
Yep.
It can't be any worse than that. That is literally setting the bar very low.
This,
Very, very low.
Droop, man, we need that third commentator, bro. Hop in here, bro. Alright, it's been like I think it's been 5 now.
He said he couldn't stay awake for the race today.
Yeah, me too, man. I almost had a nice nap, man. That's the best thing about F1, man. It's nap time most times. No, nap time. But not NACS, man. That's fucking adrenaline time.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Here we
Our red
go.
lights, Will.
5 red lights, and then his lights out, and away we go here at Zandvoort, the Dutch GP. Jelly taken off from the line in Alfa Romeo, but CRJ has challenged him into turn 1. He's going to
What a
take the
move,
inside
CRJ.
line, and he takes the lead of the race. Good job, CRJ, in the Aston.
We
2
got spins in
McLarens
the
going
back.
at it there.
We got abrupt and smoke in the back spinning. They must have hit each other. I didn't see what
Oh
happened there,
no,
Will.
huge.
Did you catch that?
No, I didn't. No, I was watching. I was too busy watching the front. I didn't see what was going on in the back. Maryland now in 6th, just behind MFG, doing a good job keeping up. Jelly, like I said, still there, hot on CRJ's tail, looking for any opportunity to get past the Aston Martin. But yeah, crazy incident there with the 2 Ferraris right out the gate. Oh no!
We got an incident in the back.
Incident in the back between MFG and Maryland, 2 of them. Made a slight little bit of contact there, I think, as well.
Did you catch any of that, Will? Did you see what happened there?
No, they were coming around the corner, and they were both like slowed down. Something happened there, but yeah. So the back 4 getting a little spaced out from the top 4 now. Already on lap 1, 2 huge incidents. That is good for the 2 Ferraris, though. That is going to allow them to catch up to Maryland and MFG. So that does put them back up in the fight. It's a 4-way fight for the lead here now, with Blue Jelly looking to make the move here on
Blue
CRJ.
Jelly dive bomb up.
Blue Jelly, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 what was that? MFG already having to go in for a pit stop.
Jelly going for a dive bomb, unfortunately cost him.
And Jelly gets DQ'd from the session from that. CRG takes the race lead, 2.5 seconds ahead. And Jelly is DQ'd. Wow. Okay, crazy start to the race.
Holy moles, this is better than last season already, bro.
Yeah, Smoke and Abrupt now are hot on Marlin's tail here. Trying to recover after the rocky start
Marlin
that
goes
they
off
had.
track there in the Tony Hawk
Yeah,
corner.
that's going to allow them both to catch them. Both are clearly getting held up by him here. They're both going to wait for the opportunity here, maybe on the straightaway, to fly past them. But they don't have. The problem is they don't have DRS yet, so they might have to wait till the start-finish line straight. That's what I'm seeing here.
Oh, I don't know if you noticed, Mike pitted, so he must have gotten wing damage from that collision with Marlin, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately that must have happened. I think. Unfortunately, I think. Oh, they're DRS enabled. Unfortunately, I think there will be some incident clips submitted from that tonight, especially. What was that? What was that move from Blue Jelly there? What are your thoughts on that?
He did. I think he was already committed to the move, but unfortunately, he wasn't far enough alongside of CRJ for him to have rights to the inside of that corner, man. CRJ was still far enough ahead, but unfortunately, he was already committed to the move, and yeah. CRJ closed the door on him, and boom, they hit. CRJ and
Marlon
Jelly
losing some
unfortunately got.
Sorry to cut you off. Marlon lost some traction there. Oh, and he loses some traction
Marlon
again.
gone again. Marlon lost another bit of traction.
So the 2 Ferraris. Yeah, his rear is getting very loose there. You can see.
Our temps are up really high there. You gotta calm down.
Yeah, shame for Blue Jelly. The Zandvoort curse for him continues. Last season, he had some bad luck here as well. Now it's continued. Once again, CRJ still setting fastest laps, but so is Great Ace. Great Ace is cooking.
If I were CRJ right now, I would probably do a bit of lifting coast and just calm down a little bit with your pace, save your tires a little bit, because you got a 3-second gap, you got lots of time.
Yeah, and there goes Marlon into the pits now, already doing a pit stop as well.
And he's retiring.
And he's retiring in the pits. He is retiring in the pits. So there's already 2 drivers out in 4 laps. Wow. Don't know what to say about that. That's wild.
And Marlon
he's left the session. Watch now. Did he? Oh my. You know, you hate to see that, right? Like, just because you have a bad race, you're just gonna rage quit the game and possibly even, like...
Yeah, there could be a safety car, man. It could change the race, so that's
Yeah,
not
both
a good way to
Ferraris are...
go, but
The Ferraris are towing each other along, is what it looks like to me.
as long as they don't fight too much, this could work for them.
Now, if we look at the tires, Abrupt is the only person out on the softs at the moment.
So as long as Smoke stays with Abrupt, Abrupt could tow him along a little bit. See if they can catch
Mhm.
up to the front three.
Let's see if that's the
Mike
case.
has
Mike has gone
spun,
off again.
unfortunately.
Yeah, oh, is he? Oh, yeah, okay, that's fair.
He,
That's in our rules.
that's
That's in
fair.
our
He had to
rules.
reset the track. Yeah, he had to
Yeah,
reset.
he was
He was stuck.
beached. Yeah, that's fair game. Usually we don't allow track resets, but you could clearly tell that he was beached there. His tires were not moving at all, so he had no choice but to reset the track. But that did slow him down a lot. I mean, he just lost another 10 seconds anyway because of that. So wow, Peter. That was a
What
lot
a
to take
chaotic
in.
start! What a chaotic start to this race, folks.
What a chaotic start. I just want to see the fastest laps here right now, currently. I want to see what we're dealing with here. Great Ace, 114 flat. CRJ, 114 free. Sparky, 114.5. So, but it says, but Great Ace must have made more mistakes, because now he's, several seconds behind Sparky.
I think he can out that dirty air, man, so we can just do some tire management, just settle down a little bit, and he will push eventually again.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, the Ferraris are doing what we said, like, they're doing it to a T, pulling each other along.
They are
lowering that
currently
gap
9
down.
seconds behind, so they did gain a second on Sean by doing that.
Yeah. Yep, so they are playing the team game. They're doing it well. Good stuff, the two of them. CRJ is losing time to Sparky. I'm not sure if he is the Great Ace, but he's definitely at least losing time to Sparky.
I believe he's doing some tire management, which is definitely the right thing to do, because you still got a 2 second gap out in front. Just manage your tires. Once he gets by like 1.5, then you start to push a little bit.
Exactly. But yeah,
Oh, you're
unfortunate
getting a little
for...
loosey-goosey there, so
Yeah.
start gaining more
Unfortunate
time
for
on him.
Maryland that he decided to retire from the race like that. Again, I hope he doesn't just completely rage quit the server. Like, you know, you're new to something, you're not going to be amazing at it right away. Shit happens, but yeah, that was a chaotic start though. Definitely the talking point from that, in my opinion, was definitely the blue jelly with CRJ thing. But again, I think that blue jelly kind of sent it, and he had to commit to it, and that happened. I mean, you could argue CRJ could have gone wide a bit more, but I think he was already taking the line at that point, and
He was. Jelly, uh, Jelly was a bit ambitious there, in my opinion. He sent it from a bit too far back. He could have waited another lap or two until DRS was
yeah,
enabled. But unfortunately, it cost him.
yeah, yeah. It's just a shame because it's just pure impatience. Because you saw he had pole position, he had the pace to get a really strong result here tonight, and he
Absolutely.
just threw it, and he just completely threw it out the window all because he was too impatient to get past one car. Like, it's only
CRJ
one
looks
car.
like he'd after settling down a little bit, and he's starting to push a little bit. And he is setting purple sectors, which is a great sign for him. This is his second
Yeah.
race, right, Will? Second race,
This is
no
this is
assists.
his Yep, this is his second race. His first race was at Catalonia where he DNF'd on lap 5 or lap 4, one of the two.
Not saying anything. I'm not going to put that on him. Not saying anything.
Still a long race, got to keep it together, but is it just me, Peter, or has your prediction come true? Don't know who Ragnar is.
Just look at the number of drivers that are still left in the race. Who is Ragnar?
I don't know, join and left. Must have been a friend
Oh,
of somebody.
Am I seeing rain?
Yes, you are seeing rain. Your prediction came true. I noticed it 30 seconds ago. That's why I was trying to say to you. But
Oh, I didn't notice
yeah.
rain until...
Yeah.
Is it rain or is it sweat in my helmet?
But no, it is rain. That changes everything. CRJ must kind of be rotted because he was definitely getting away a bit on the slick tires, but this could change everything. Well, so far, your prediction has come true with the 2 DNFs. We'll see if it's more than 2. Because now there's rain. So,
Yeah. Should we put a dollar bet down on that, Will?
sure, I'll give you $1. But here we go. Question is, when do these guys decide to pit? Because, I mean, they're still... At this point, they should probably still stay out for another lap or so, right? Because, I mean, DRS hasn't even been disabled yet. If they... Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's still way too dry yet.
Still way too dry. They gotta wait another lap or 2.
The switch point is when DRS gets disabled, then you're like, yeah, pit. For sure. CRJ's already starting to lock up a little bit. They've now been riding on with him for a little while there.
Yeah. This is... Like, this could still be a crazy result for him. Especially, he has to do it now, especially now that his teammate's out of the race, but... Man.
I don't know if you noticed, but Smoke has actually pulled a massive gap on Abrupt there, even though Abrupt is on the faster tire. So Abrupt looks like he's struggling. Oh, we got a yellow flag.
In
Is Great
Sector 2.
Ace.
Great Ace, something happened to him there. He lost a second. Not sure. He must have locked up a little bit or something. Because he did lose a couple seconds there to his teammate. And we should mention, Peter, we didn't really talk about the tires, but a lot of these guys started on the mediums. Which I mean, fair call. But they must not have been expecting the rain.
Oh, Mike made another mistake in the bowl.
Mike almost just DNF'd in the bowl. Yeah. Oh, and he spun again. He spun around.
He's struggling there. Track's starting to get a bit wet there. He has to take his time there.
He's almost getting lapped by
I think
CRJ.
one more lap and then they pit.
Yeah, I think you might see Mike actually go in here now, honestly.
Well, apparently Jelly would like to join the comms booth. Is that something you would allow?
Sure, yeah, he can tell us about his thoughts on that while we're watching the drivers get ready to go in on the intermediates, which is what Abrupt is doing right now. Hello, make sure you get your audio included.
Make sure you include your audio, man.
So it's included. Can I get a
welcome to the booth, Jolien. Well, welcome to the booth, Jolien. Nice to have you in here, man.
How's it going? After that awesome start? Just
Yeah, man. I think it was just a little bit of impatience.
It was definitely. Because
you definitely had the pace to eventually get past him anyway.
Yeah. So it's just kind of hard, trying to gauge how people drive, especially when you're new. But definitely could have been more patient. So
yeah.
Definitely take the fault for that one there. Hopefully didn't cause him any damage. Hopefully he's all good to go still.
It seems like
Smoke has made a mistake there, guys. Sorry to cut you off there, but Abrupt has already pit for the Inters, and Smoke has spun. So I think it's time for him to go in pit. It's definitely time for Inters.
Yeah, this is it's a shame a lot of the guys missed this race, honestly, because this is insane. So far, this makes today's race at Bahrain look like a joke.
I did a Mark Webber effect who screamed, man, when you hit CRJ, bro. Jumped out of the chair.
Who is? Oh, looks like Great Ace is pulling a Great Ace.
Yes, he is pulling a Great Ace, and he's not going to pit.
And there we go. DRS disabled. So, I mean, he will have the best inners, though. That is the thing. He will have the best conditioned tires.
But
so.
he will lose seconds on everybody else. Seconds, which is not good.
Possibly, yeah. He has to not mess up here. Which
and he's already going off track. He's already doing.
Yeah.
Hey, Jelly, it's unfortunate that that happened to you, man, because you really had the pace.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I haven't had much practice on this track, but it was feeling good. The rain was gonna cause some hiccups anyway, so it's okay.
Oh, Great Ace is sliding! He is sliding.
Oh, he's still out on the Inters, huh?
Yeah, he's now lost 4 seconds and counting to CRJ, so yeah, definitely that's a Great Ace strategy call for the books.
He knows something we don't.
I'm sure, yeah. Somewhere in there.
There he goes. He definitely knows something in that brain of his, for sure.
Sparky moves up to second.
Yeah, maybe he's thinking if I just wait one more lap, I can take these inners to the end of the race. That's
Can he do an all-con? No stop on the wet tire? Should find out.
But now CRJ, he's 5 seconds ahead of Sparky, but Sparky was pulling some time on him. But so all 6 guys are now on the inners. They've all survived that little transitionary period there, even though MFG almost DNF'd in the Soup Bowl.
So much
That
happened
was
in 12 laps, boys.
yeah. Yeah.
It's only been 12 laps. That's the problem.
Yeah. We're only a third of the way through, and still lots that could happen. Abrupt has, because of Smoke's mistake that you mentioned earlier, Abrupt is now only 2.5 seconds behind him. So we could see if the Ferraris can get back together, maybe they can pull each other along once again like they were doing before. Try to catch up to the McLarens. But yeah, it's just a shame that like 5 or 6 guys all missed the race tonight, because this would have been insane with like, you know, the usual 12 or 13 people.
What's Sparky's pace like in the wet, Jelly?
So
Sparky
he's pretty solid. You know, he's consistent overall, and so in the wet, I mean, looking at the time right now, he's pulled about 1.5 seconds that last lap. So doesn't look like he's pushing too hard at the moment, but maybe just kind of waiting for a mistake, maybe.
buying his time.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, at the moment, we'll see once they get some more laps on here, but if it stays wet, here's the funny thing, if it stays wet for the rest of the race, Great Ace is going to keep that fastest lap. So
I believe the forecast did say that by the end of the race it would stop raining, it would dry up a little. I just don't know if they'll have enough time to maybe change tires, or if it'll dry up enough even to go faster.
Yeah, I guess it would depend on do you remember what it said, like the time was, whether it was like plus 30, plus 45?
Don't recall actually.
Oh, okay. Wow, these guys are getting holy smokes.
Great Ace is having a poor time in
having
the
a tough
wet.
time.
He's made a couple of mistakes this lap.
Yeah, which is unfortunate for him. I mean, he's still holding third, but I mean, he did want the rain, so I mean, he's getting what he asked for. So can't really complain about that. But yeah, we'll see about that, Jelly, because that would be very interesting if it dried up. But again, I don't know if they'll have enough time for that to happen naturally, or maybe they'll have to be a safety car to drag it out for that to happen. I don't know.
Oh, Great Ace went off again, guys. And he spins! Great Ace spins in the bowl!
Oh, the Ferraris are coming! You better move out of the way. They're coming in. Here comes Smoke now. Let's see what the interval has changed to. Yeah, he just lost like 10 plus seconds to the two of them. Oh,
CRJ spins! Oh boy, okay.
There it is.
There's the mistake that Sparky was waiting for. Now he got all that ERS stored up. CRJ's been burning it. Sparky has not. This is a perfect opportunity for him to finally start burning some of this off, which he...
There he goes.
See, there he is.
Now we push
the correct call. It's going to be hard for him to get this move done, though. I mean, it's already hard enough to overtake here as it is, let alone in the wet.
That's the thing, right?
But also, Smoke and Abrupt, like I said, they're pulling each other along, and they are going to catch Sean. They are going to catch Great Ace. So, he's going to have that to worry about.
CRJ and Sparky are coming up on Mike, who will be blue flagged eventually. So will that affect CRJ's pace when you catch them?
Let's see. Oh, so sketchy watching them go for their
Mike
yellow.
Spins again.
Mike goes off again, complete 360 in the middle of the road. That was
a bit sketchy there.
That was terrifying.
CRJ makes another mistake. CRJ locks up.
And he's on the gravel. He's on the dirt.
And there's Sparky's.
He's safe.
And there's Sparky's opportunity.
Yeah, he safely comes back. Now, is Mike going to unlap himself? Because he will if CRJ messes up again. That would be funny.
CRJ has to regroup, settle down.
Yeah,
Run
he
your
has
race.
lost the lead. This is perfect now for Sparky. He can just comfortably get ahead and not have to push super hard as long as he's not
Oh.
losing too much time.
He got a little squirrely there.
CRJ. Yeah, you got Squirrely there again. Again, it's rough, man. It's only his second race. Oh, here goes Smoke. Alongside Great Ace into the final corner. No, he backs out. He goes for the switchback, though, and there goes Great Ace. Off onto the curb. And that moves Smoke up into the podium positions in the wet, which we all know Smoke, and he hates
I'm
the
rooting
wet.
for him. I'm rooting for him.
Yeah,
Is
this
CRJ
guy absolutely despises the wet weather. And he's now got himself up into third. But CRJ is, look,
He's pushing.
didn't you catch Sparky? Did he make a mistake, or
No, I
is CRJ
didn't
just
see.
faster?
I think Spark was pushing a little bit too hard on this lap. He's been coming a little squirrely out of the corners. There he goes again.
Oh,
Yeah.
contact!
Came in a little
Oh
too
god.
hot.
Oh
there you go.
god.
Oh.
Very lucky there. That
Oh
could
my
have been
goodness.
that could have been Sparky at CRJ out of the race there. Boom into the side of him.
Smoke for the win.
Fortunately CRJ did do the right thing. He took evasive action and
Yes.
you know,
Great awareness, sir.
yeah, he had to react quickly there. That was not like, this is great to see, man. Like I said, this is only his second race in the league on no assists.
Well,
And
this
this is a hard track in the wet, man. Like, this track on inners feels like some other tracks on the full wet tires, so.
Bro, CRJ is like the Liam Lawson of NACS, bro. Getting
Guess
his
you could
first
say
test,
that.
man, on the hardest track, and the hardest weather conditions of no assists. He's doing well. I'll say he's doing really well.
He is doing well. It's a long season. He's gonna have a lot of other chances to, you know, where maybe it
He's
won't
definitely
be.
staying with Sparky here, man. He's doing well.
Yeah, he's pulling a little bit of a Kimi Räikkönen here. He is he's definitely keeping with Spark.
Oh, we had a mistake,
Mikey-
and
is
it's
Mikey
Mikey losing
Mikey
again.
messing up there again. Yeah, he is. Mikey's good, but he clearly was not ready for the wet weather here tonight. That's for sure.
Yeah, the wet has definitely spiced this race up quite a bit.
I still don't understand why they removed wet time trials from the game.
But you know, CA, you know.
Yeah, because I think that would help a lot of people.
All right, we got.
But
Yeah, if I were CRJ, I would save a little bit of battery and use it too
Yeah.
much.
Burning.
Oh,
He's
we had a
burning
that
Abrupt.
is that's
Abrupt.
the Ferrari of Abrupt making a mistake there, losing some time to Great Ace. Looks like Great Ace is back in his groove though. He's only 2 seconds behind Smoke now, so he is gonna fight Smoke for the podium.
CRJ is really, really close to Sparky here.
He is.
Ooh.
This is way closer of a fight for the win tonight than I thought there was gonna be. To be honest.
Liberty Media, you should be watching this. You should take some hints, right? FIA, Liberty Media.
Oh boy. Abrupt already pitting?
Oh.
Is the rain getting worse? Yes,
it's-
he's going to full wets. Abrupt has gone to the full wet tires.
Watch his lap times and see if he's pulling time on Great
Oh,
Ace.
CRJ. Yeah, it's getting worse. Look at CRJ's car. It is getting worse. I think Abrupt might have made the right call. Look at that downpour.
Yeah, it's definitely getting worse.
Will we
What do you
see the
think,
two of them
Jelly?
dive in?
What do you think, Jelly?
He's right behind him. I think staying out on the entrance is
Oh!
the right call here.
Let's go side by side.
Is he
Side by
gonna let
side in
him?
the pissing rain. Here we go.
There we
Down
go.
to turn one.
Wow, nice move, CRJ. Beautiful. Oh,
He's gonna-
Sparky come back at him.
Gonna take that back.
CRJ got caught on the curb
Oh.
there.
They're caught in the curb. Oh my god.
This is good, boys. This is a good battle for the lead, man.
This is wild.
Abrupt is what's Abrupt's lap times like?
So right now
Sparky
it
gave
looks he just came out, but it looks like he's staying consistent. Doesn't look like he's gained or lost time.
okay. There goes Smoke. Smoke is doing the same thing Abrupt did.
Ferrari
Doing the
master
full
plan
wets.
incoming?
Possibly. This could be the Ferrari master plan. We'll see if it works out for them.
Oh,
It could work out for them, or it could be disastrous.
Old CRJ lost the back end a little bit there. It was squirrely. You gotta save
But
that battery a little bit, man. You gotta keep saving it.
yeah,
I think with the gap
Oh,
the
I made
leaders
another
have right now,
mistake.
maybe
Definitely
staying
time
out
for
in
wets.
the I don't know, maybe in the inters, just nice and slow. There's enough of a gap.
yeah. He just loses
I
time
think,
to Sparky there.
I think he's gonna pit for wets.
Let's see.
Sparky comes in for what?
Let's see. Sparky pitting, and so does
And
CRJ.
CRJ's pitting. Yep, time for wets. Now, question.
Now
Oh,
the great ace comes
no.
into play.
CRJ got a
No,
5-second penalty.
CRJ gets a 5-second penalty for speeding
Oh
in the pit
no.
lane.
I think
Oh
that
no.
I think that might be the race if Sparky can stay consistent.
Yeah, it's because it's so wet, right? He probably wasn't able to
Yeah,
stop his car
exactly.
in time.
Now will Great Ace pull a Great Ace, or will he pull?
Now here's the thing, though. Uh, we'll
Yeah,
see. We'll see.
piss
If
and rain.
it is pissing rain, it's doing the opposite of what me and Jelly were saying it was gonna do.
Yeah.
No,
Sean's
Sean
kidding.
said screw that. Sean said screw that. MFG is now the only person out on the inners.
CRJ is pulling a lot of time on Sparky.
He is, but that 5-second penalty, man, that might cost him by the end of this.
Mhm.
He's going to continue Vodka Victory's legacy in the Aston Martin with the penalties.
What are the track limits here? Like, Jelly?
Sorry?
What are the track limits like here?
I just what do you mean? As far as
Yeah,
so
like, is it tricky to?
it's tricky in the wet especially because you're gonna want to use most of the track. The curbs here are unforgiving. I mean, you ride any one of these and you're off the track. There's grass everywhere.
For
So
sure.
I think they might not be getting the penalties, but they just want to be careful. They don't want to
Yeah.
step out of bounds too much.
Oh,
he's
CRJ
burning
got
the
it on
rest.
here.
CRJ, he's using, and he's got Slipstream on Sparky.
There he goes. Is he gonna goes around the outside?
Go for it out on the
Oh,
outside.
beautiful.
Can't make it stick.
Oh,
There you
boys,
go.
it's gonna
They're
be
going
risky,
side by
boys.
side.
Okay.
Up to the soup
Nice.
bowl. He backs out. Does the smart thing. Sparky has to keep him behind because it looks like CRJ is faster than Spark in the wet. So if he gets past Sparky, like there's still a lot of time in this race. Like he could pull the 5 seconds.
Definitely.
Look at the pace there. My goodness.
There.
Oh!
He's off.
Oh! Oh!
What a save!
What a
no.
what a catch for the Aston Martin driver! Holy shit! What a catch! How did he not DNF there? Oh my god! Yes, that is the Haas there. Is now in front of them once again. They have to lap him again after all the pit stops. Abrupt. We should talk about this as well. Abrupt's only 2.5 seconds behind Great Ace once again. So if Great Ace makes any mistake at all, Abrupt will get past him. But Smoke is almost 10 seconds now, so Smoke just has to hold that position. He will get the podium for Ferrari, his first podium with Ferrari. And that will be Smoke's first podium since I think the sprint at Hungary, halfway through last season. So there goes MFG in for the wet tires finally. And yeah, oh, CRJ sliding on the curb there once again. Loses more time to Sparky.
I think that little catch may have ruined his tires a little bit. Might have worn out a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, hell of a catch though. Otherwise, that was a DNF.
Oh,
for sure. And that could have changed everything because that could have been a full safety car right there. Honestly. Because, yeah, full safety car is definitely exactly what Great Ace would want right now. Though, it looks like Great Ace is saving some time to Smoke. He's pulling away from Abrupt. He's getting closer to Smoke, so...
Oh, CRJ with
He's
another
off.
mistake.
Gone off on the gravel.
CRJ's objective right now is just to bring the car home in one piece.
Yeah, just to survive, get P2, at least.
What a result that'll
Definitely...
be.
Yeah, that would still be an amazing result for his second race in the league, P2. That's definitely what he should shoot for here. All he can really do is just try to survive and hope that Sparky makes a mistake. It's like, even though the guys are all spaced out a lot right now, it's like it's still so intense to watch because like someone could just lose it at any moment here. Like this is like, I mean, we only had one of these full wet races. Oh, loses in the Soup Bowl. Was that a track reset, Peter?
I didn't see it.
was a
I do
It was a
believe it
reset.
was.
Did you see that, Jelly?
Yeah, it was a reset. And so it's a little
Ah.
tricky. I think we need to take a look at that maybe, just because sometimes you get turned around. I mean, that's my second DQ personally. You know,
Will
you don't want to
clip
get in
that,
the way of
Jelly?
anyone. Yeah, oh, I cannot actually. I'm not recording anymore. But
Can you press the Xbox button and just? You can do it.
It's
Yes.
on the stream. We'll watch it back. I think
Okay, cool.
I think CRJ might just reset the track. Which I
So,
mean, even if he didn't know, like every driver is supposed to read the rules before they race with us. Like it's there in the server, so
it's probably just muscle memory, man. Because
yeah, so like I said, it's a little difficult when you're fully turned around. Sometimes it's intuitive. You know, you just kind of want to get back right on track. I know I've kind of sacrificed sometimes and gone off to get out of the way, and then by the time you're able to turn around, you get a DQ. So it's a little difficult. Maybe just trying to avoid that.
yeah, we'll see. That'll just be that'll definitely be something to look at after the race to evaluate, because you can tell when someone resets the track because it's like the camera like jumps
yes,
to them in a weird way.
CRJ just had to survive now and bring the car home, man. Because a podium, sorry, because a podium would be an amazing result for him.
Yeah. But if he keeps making mistakes like this, I mean, it's still a huge gap, but there's also still 12 laps left of the race, and Smoke did just gain like 10 seconds on him.
So he has a
because of
5-second
that.
penalty as well. We're looking at about
Yeah.
10-second gap. You know, it's not impossible for the rest of the field to
Yeah,
catch
it's
up here.
actually yeah, it's actually not impossible. You're right, and so we'll see. I mean, Spark is pulling away here. He doesn't even got to burn any battery here right now. He just kind of can just chill as long as there's no safety cars. He's good to go. Oh, he actually is going to burn a little bit. Though, like I said, if I check here, I'm pretty sure, yep, Great Ace still has that fastest lap from earlier. So as long as he finishes the race, he will get that. He'll get that point as well. But no, Great Ace actually losing time to Smoke once again. So, again, you got to applaud Smoke here. Like, this is not his cup of tea at all. Full wet. Last season, like I said, the only race we had that was full wet was Monza. I don't know if you were there for that one, Jelly. Monza.
I
don't know if
do.
you
I do
missed that.
recall actually. I think
Okay.
Vodka won that one, I believe. I might come with the podium on that one. Sparky had a DNF that race, so it was a little tricky. High speed track, so.
Yeah, high speed track in the full wet was was tricky.
CRJ.
Oh boy. Oh goodness. Oh my god. Yeah. If I was any of these drivers right now, I would just want to survive regardless. I mean, there's not much else you can really do at this point. I mean, especially for MFG back there. Holy cow.
It's been a pretty intense race, and
Oh,
CRJ is going to
CRJ is
box.
pitting.
Looks like the rain is letting up a little bit.
Yeah, so it looks like he might be going back to the inners. I'm watching him now in the pits. We'll see.
No, he's going to go full wets. And he's serving that 5-second penalty.
5 second. Okay.
So that brings Smoke back into play.
That does. That definitely does.
Oh, we have sector
Oh,
1. That is Mike again. I
Mikey
believe.
lost it there in sector 1.
Okay, Smoke's ahead now.
Mikey lost it. He has to be careful.
Yes, Jelly,
Yeah, there you
good.
go.
Good point. Smoke is now up in the P2.
Yeah, he's
But
ahead of
CRJ
CRJ.
is on those brand new wets, though, right?
Yes.
Great Ace goes to the intermediates. So see what his pace is like.
Yeah. Great Ace making an interesting call because that is going to give Abrupt the position. So we'll see if that works out for him. I'm just staying on with CRJ right now because you got to be very careful. He's going to be a lot faster than Smoke, I would say, especially with these pressure wets. Ooh, Smoke makes a mistake there. CRJ was able to slow down in time, though. Here they go. I think Smoke's just going to have to let him go here, I think.
Yes, and he does. Not his race, not going to fight him.
Yeah. You gotta pick and choose your battles. So those fresh wets, he's opting to do that.
That's Great Ace's pace, like, is anybody keep an eye on that?
It looks like he's lost, obviously because of the pit, he's lost a good amount of time. He just came out. We'll see in a lap
Smoke's
here.
going in as well.
Oh, he's flying. He's catching up to Abrupt by like over a second.
Oh, and Smoke gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit.
Great Ace is
Oh,
flying.
boy.
I think the Inders are the right call now.
And Smoke, I mean, Smoke did get a 5-second penalty, but he is coming out on the faster tires here.
Yeah,
and so was
Abrupt's
Abrupt.
gone in.
Abrupt has gone in as well. Kind of unfortunate for Smoke, though. He has to be careful that, you know, that 5-second. Now he has the 5-second, not CRJ, so that could still cost him the podium if he's not careful. Let's see. Great Ace is
Abrupt.
burning. Abrupt makes a mistake, does he?
His Sparky's left him, I believe.
Oh, he had to move over for Sparky. Oh, okay. That's what happened there. Great Ace, like you said, Great Ace is flying. Only 7 seconds behind Smoke now. Smoke with the 5 seconds, so he just has to be within 5 seconds of Smoke to take the position from him.
Yeah, it's definitely time
Ooh.
for Inders now, for sure.
Oh, CRJ
Yeah.
is off
CRJ
Reset.
is off, yeah.
once again.
He reset again?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's that's just sad, isn't it? There's not.
I
I mean, there's-
wonder what's going to happen.
Yeah. Unfortunate for him. I'm hoping. I'm assuming it's blissful ignorance. I think he doesn't know. To be completely honest, but I mean the rules are the rules. But yeah, it's just unfortunate because he must not be aware of that.
Like I said before, it just could be out of habit. You're so used to doing it.
Yeah. But it is huge though, because like I said, like those 2 track resets, like that's time, like that's like he's saving on, you know,
Everybody else, right? Yes.
Smoke and Great Ace behind, right? So
I DQ'd because I didn't want to track reset, so
yeah,
feels
and
not
that's
great.
yeah, right, and that's the other, that's yeah, exactly, you know, that's the thing, you did it the right way and you got punished for it. So, and he's pitting again.
He might have meant to come
CRJ.
out on inters the first time. Maybe just forgot to set his tires.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, but that's gonna help Smoke out.
Yeah, his podium is actually in big danger right now.
Yeah, it is. This is wild. Well, this is funny because last season, guys, because I know because I did the NACS Jeopardy and it was one of the questions for the guys in that, and that was what was the biggest gap someone had when they won a race last season, and it was Pete at Spain. He won by like 24 seconds or something. So if this continues like this, oh, never mind. Nope, Sparky is gonna pit again. Okay, so the gap won't be as insane as it could have been, but he could still win this race by like 20 plus seconds here.
I think he'll win this one by about a minute. That's my guess here.
Let's see, let's see. Smoke is burning his ERS, trying to keep Great Ace away. Great Ace now also... What's great for Smoke, though, is that Great Ace now has to worry about CRJ behind in the Aston Martin, who I'm watching the onboard with right now.
Is he gonna go for the switch? No, not gonna work.
Great Ace is doing his best here to try to get away. But, you know, there's 6 laps left. See what happens here. You gotta keep in mind, like, in the mind of CRJ right now, he is fighting for a podium.
Oh, contact.
Oh, gee.
Oh. Did his car start getting loose there?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not
On the
sure if he
exit?
touched Ace there on the back, but definitely got loose.
He pressed on the battery when he was leaving the corner.
Yeah, and it got squirrely on him. That's the thing. But like I said, you gotta remember, in his mind, regardless of the track reset stuff, like in his mind right now, he believes that, you know, he is fighting for a podium here. So, he's not gonna hold back here at all on Ace. I wouldn't say. He's definitely gonna try to get past him here as soon as possible. I'd say possibly on the next start finish straight here.
Oh, he rode that curb.
Oh, it gets hooked on the curb.
That's what we're talking about. A lot of those curbs are built that way. You get on that curb and you're losing a couple seconds. Luckily for him, he kept on
Yeah.
back though.
Yeah, lucky for him. That is MFG there. Lost it again. But somehow he still managed to survive this race so far. He's staying in it anyway.
It's good for
He is surviving.
good for Smoke, looks like.
Yeah, the battling between these two cars is definitely helpful for Smoke right now. CRJ is getting very close to the back of that McLaren. He has to be careful. It's you know, you have less time to stop in the wet. And that is a lapped car of Mikey there once again. CRJ is going for the move here on Great Ace, wheel to wheel.
Ooh, cannot go side by side here. They do.
They're going into it.
Nice move.
Great job.
Nice
What
move
a
from
move
CRJ
there.
right now. That is beauty.
What a move.
Keeping
What
it
a move
clean.
for him. But 4 laps remaining. This has allowed Smoke to pull some time on these guys. So that's exactly what he wanted. And that is MFG pitting again. I guess he's going back to the inners. And Great Ace has lost some time to CRJ now. Now CRJ has gotten through. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so Peter, I think Sparky is gonna beat your record from last season.
I do
Looks like he's
believe
gonna
he
win by
is.
at least 30 seconds.
I do believe he is. But in the circumstances, man, this race was chaotic. Lots of stuff happening all over the place.
Yeah, very chaotic. That's for sure. That's for damn sure.
At one point, Smoke was almost a minute behind everybody else, along with Abrupt, but now he's up in second place.
Yeah,
Crazy, crazy stuff.
yep. CRJ is now currently 2.5 seconds outside of that gap he needs to be with Smoke as well. So he's pushing to try to get that gap, I would say, at the moment.
CRJ is very good in clean airs. Got to be more consistent.
Exactly. Consistency is key. He is pulling a lot of time on Smoke. Like, it looks like he will catch him. But you know, I hate to be the Debbie Downer, but you know.
You know, he got a couple things over his head right now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, driver
have
of the
it
day,
post-race,
boys.
yeah.
Driver of the day. Who's your driver of the day? Will?
Driver of the day.
Blue
Well, it
Yeah,
sucks.
I don't know.
That pole lap, man. Yeah, that's driver
That
of the
was
day
impressive.
for me.
Driver of the day. Let's see. I think you know, maybe not to be biased, my old teammate here is definitely, you know, leading the pack, being consistent, like we were just mentioning. That's super key. Super key, I think. I mean, regardless of the pace, he's able to keep him behind at that moment in time, and now he's just kind of kept the
Yeah.
gap, really not sweating it much. So
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And,
you can.
and biding his time as well, man. Waiting for that opportunity, waiting for that mistake from CRJ to get the lead.
Yeah,
I think
like you
CRG.
can
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, yeah, you can tell that Sparky, this rain, for whatever reason, maybe the way his tire pressures were set up or whatever, it's almost like the rain helped him in a way. Like in the qualifying, he was really struggling, but now, here in the race, like the first couple laps in the race, even in the dry though, you know, he was kind of like, you know, there were some guys who were like on his pace, like Sean was keeping up with him, but then once it switched to the wet, like he's just capitalized on it. He's
Yeah, and that's something I think a lot of other drivers might want, you know, me especially, have been trying to practice that and kind of have a setup, have an alternate strategy for the rain. And he's meticulous about that. I know that myself. So he has the tire setups, kind of I mean, he prepared. He was talking about how it was going to rain during the race. He knows like how to mess with his brake bias, his differential settings, all that. It just kind of helps those little bits, you know. I think CRJ's done a great job though. Other than kind of the few hiccups he's had, he's able to stay in the lead for quite some time, keep it really close. For being relatively new, I think it's exciting to have some more competition in the league for sure.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure, you know, once I talk to him after the race, you know, that's just, you know, little hiccups like he'll learn, and, you know, he's not going to do that again. Like he seems like a good guy. I don't think he's malicious in that way. I don't think he's like I've seen some guys in the past who like reset the track in like a malicious way, like purposely to try to gain advantage, but I don't think it's like that at all. I think you're right. I think it's just you know, he's new and he just wasn't aware of
Definitely
that.
didn't seem like that. But now we have him. He's within the time frame to smoke. If he gets a little bit closer, or actually now, he'd get P2 here. So
That is true. That is true. Yeah. I mean, regardless, it's still going to be a podium for Smoke, and personally, that's why, like, I think you can argue any three of these guys for driver of the day. Personally, I'm just going to give Smoke a little shout out because, man, he had to suffer through some shit conditions tonight, boys, and he hates it so much.
definitely
He's
a consistent side of Smoke that I don't think I've seen, and I like this Smoke. I think he did a great job.
but what you're seeing is this is first half of the season Smoke. This is when Smoke tries, and then second half of the season, it's a different Smoke. It's not the same person.
I want to agree with Will, man. Smoke's drive today was very impressive, especially how far behind him and Abrupt were at the start of the race.
Yeah,
And
with
now
their incident. Yep.
Yeah, and now he's up in second place. I'm impressed. Good job, Smoke. Well deserved driver today in my book.
Yeah, 25 seconds ahead of his team. Sorry, ahead of Great Ace, and 35 seconds ahead of his teammate. Yeah.
We got Sparky winning the Dutch Grand
Sparky
Prix.
wins. He's a 2-time winner at the Dutch Grand Prix now. He can add that to his LinkedIn.
Back to back, yes.
He can also
Yeah.
add to his LinkedIn that he won by the biggest gap in NACS history, beating my gap. Good job, Sparky.
Yeah, good job, Sparky. And look, Jelly, of course, the rain ends as soon as the...
Yeah, so the timing was a little off there, but
If there was... But you're right, though. If there was a safety car, the rain would have ended for sure. So that was wild. In fact, but there we go. Smoke is going to cross the line here now. He's going to cross the line in second. But he had the unserved penalty. So, you know, CRJ, in terms of the game lobby, it's going to say he did jump Smoke there.
But, you know.
Let me haul this up here. But good job to these 6 guys for all surviving. That looked terrible to drive, honestly. Jelly, maybe it was a good thing you got DQ'd, because you didn't have to do that.
I don't know, a good thing. Now I feel left out. I have FOMO. I feel like I should have been right up there with them. Of course, being biased, you don't know how the conditions are going to affect you, but I feel really disappointed. We'll see next week how we do.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure, man. No, you look really hooked up in that Alfa Romeo, man. Like I said, you know, if those Haas guys hadn't joined the league, like that first race, you would have finished second behind Sparky. So, you know, no, you're back in your groove, which is good after like the trouble you went through at the end of last season with your wheel and everything.
Yeah, it feels good. So excited for the future. But good job,
Good.
Sparky. Great job, Smoke. Great job, CRJ. Everyone really 6, like you said, they kept it nice and clean. Just have to wait and see what the final result actually turns out being. So.
Yeah, exactly. But regardless, I mean, Smoke, he's on the podium. That's his first podium in the Ferrari. His teammate Abrupt last week got second. Now Smoke's up there. So that's, man, they're a force to be reckoned with. You know, they said before the season started that Smoke and Abrupt were going to come in hot, but I didn't know it was going to be that good. But here, let's get Sparky and I guess Smoke. CRJ is on PlayStation, so we can't get him, but we'll get Sparky and Smoke here in the party for a little quick post-race interview.
Yo.
Hey, Smoke, make sure you include your audio there.
Yeah, we're always good.
Yo, Smoke, man, you were our driver of the day, bro.
Bro.
You faced your demons. You faced your demons tonight, my guy.
Listen, that was just atrocious. Like, it was rough. It was rough. I was literally hanging on for dear life out there
Should have set
with
it to
everything
dry.
I got.
I kept telling
Yeah.
you set it to dry, but no.
But it was amazing, though. It was cool.
What a fucking drive, Smoke, man. Really impressive, man. Congrats, bro.
Appreciate
And
it.
then-
Appreciate it.
Obviously, Sparky, you just beat Pete's record from last season. With the largest gap. Last season it was 24 seconds for Pete at Spain, and this season it's you with the 38 seconds, I think it was.
Congrats,
Hell yeah,
bro.
dude.
What a drive, bro. Congratulations, man.
Thanks, dude.
God, I would hate to race in those conditions. That's Danvor, bro. Fuck that.
But I will say, good stuff to CRJ, because, man, when you spun in the third sector, he had to take some evasive maneuvers, or else the 2E would have been out
Crazy.
at one point.
Oh wait, I spun?
Well, I mean, I think you lost some grip there, like at the
You lost the back end a
right-hander, like
couple
the
times.
chicane.
Oh yeah. No, she was getting loose, but we kept her under control.
Because that was when it was swapping, that was when the rain was getting heavier.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was tough. But I will say this to you two guys. We were just talking about it on stream for the past like 5 minutes or so. CRJ, we don't think it was intentional. He is still going to get penalized for it. But he did reset the track twice. I caught it once. I think Jelly caught the second time. On stream. So Smoke. So expect that you will get bumped up to a P2
I figured.
because yeah, he's not. That's not allowed. But I'm gonna message him there now. I don't think he knew though. I don't think he read that personally. It's in the
Yeah.
rules, but he probably didn't read it.
Yo, what happened to
uh,
him that he like all of a sudden fell off the pace? Like I felt like I was gonna have to fight him, and then suddenly he just disappeared.
So he ended up coming in to pit, and I believe he meant to go on to inters. He came onto the wets, so he had to come in to pit twice within 5 laps, and then he had a 5-second penalty. He had to serve, so put him back a little bit.
Jeez.
But he was
That
quick
was
in the wet
chaotic
though.
as fuck, boys. My God.
That was, yeah.
It was great.
And I mean, regardless of the stuff on the first lap, like, I mean, regardless, Jelly, like, there was kind of no worse punishment that could have possibly happened anyway. So, like, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like-
the DQ sucks. I wish there was a way to maybe turn the settings so it gives you a little more time. You never want to kind of roll back into traffic, and by the time I had enough space, it was DQ. So unfortunate, but next week we'll be back at it. So
Yeah, that was fortunate. Felt
Yeah,
bad
it was
there.
rough. But Smoke, though, man, you were right. You and Abrupt are gonna make Ferrari great again. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's what we're going for. You know what I
I'm
mean?
just
We're
really
trying
glad
to hold it
Ace
down.
managed to finish, bro. He was having some moments from what I
Yeah.
was hearing.
And he kept the fastest lap point from the dry.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
Slick one.
So I mean, I think Pete, you looked at the rules, right? Did you check the penalty table? Like, what is the penalty rule for like resetting the track in the
Let
word
me
doc?
have another look there, buddy. Just
Last time I got threatened
Because-
with it, I think it was death.
DQ. Yeah, it was. That's true. That's true. The accusations came in a little hot last time.
Yeah. I think you guys
Hey,
were
man,
trying to
that's
line
happened
me
with-
up with a firing squad or something. I don't know.
No, that was the Alabama California Civil War. Is what that was.
Resetting
Oh, yeah,
the track is a 2 penalty points on his record and a 10-second. Wait, no, 2 penalty points on his record and a 10-second time penalty
Ooh, naughty boy.
per track reset.
reset.
So that will be
And
20
seconds.
Get
That'd be
fucked.
4 penalty points.
Is that enough to put smoke back up?
Well, Smoke, yeah. I think it might be enough to get Great Ace up. You mean?
Yeah, it
That's
might be
I was
what-
gonna
enough.
say, I
yeah.
think Great. So that might technically be a double McLaren podium in post.
Oh, let's go.
Damn!
Let's go,
Post.
Ace.
See.
I'm
That's
glad
my
you finished
theme.
the race.
I mean, oops, never mind. Never mind.
Once a McLaren driver, always a
That
McLaren
hurts.
driver, dude. I'll get you back next season, homie. We gonna get you out.
Get you out.
But
Father
yeah,
help.
That was a good one,
Father
fellas.
help.
I appreciate it.
That was good. No good stuff, Smoke. Man, I was saying it the whole time. I was like, he's hating this right now. He is
Hating it,
absolutely
hating it.
despising this.
I was over there fuming, like, man, but then I was like hitting the zone, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna push it. Oh well, if I wreck, I wreck. Yeah.
Oh, and before we end off stream, one last little detail that we noticed too was you guys had great teamwork as well. You guys were pulling each other along at one point too.
Yeah. Like we were trying. It was like, whoever got it, just go ahead and go, and we'll just follow. But we'll get better at it. We'll do better next week, hopefully.
Yeah, next week will be interesting. The first sprint of the season at China. So
Wow.
that'll be a crazy one, I'm sure. Jelly will have home field advantage with Joe.
Yes, sir.
I was about to say, how the hell are you Chinese, buddy?
You don't know me. Get ready to learn Chinese, buddy.
But thanks for also gotta say thanks for joining me in the comms booth, Pete and Jelly.
Yes, sir.
No problem.
Anytime
man.
I DQ, it'd be fantastic. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully I'm not up here too often though.
Yeah. Hopefully not. But if anyone's still watching in the Twitch chat, thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back same time next Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the 4th race of the season at China. I'm your host, Sidonia Muse, and we'll see you guys next week. And he's Pete Snoopy. and we'll see you guys next week.